I will give you a general overview what EMBL is, what we do, and just for the clarification, I will show again the, what Bettina showed already before, and you got the introduction to EMBL and EMBC already. And then in 1974, so we are celebrating 50th anniversary next year, EMBL was established, and EMBL stands for European Molecular Biology Laboratory, and we are a research infrastructure organization. So EMBL has 6 sites with its headquarters in Heidelberg, and the second biggest site is in Hingston, so close to Cambridge, which is EMBL EBI. It focuses on bioinformatics. We also have 2 structural biology sites, one in Hamburg and one in Grenoble. The Hamburg site is close to DESI, so the German synchrotron, and the Grenoble site is close to ESRF. We have a site in Rome, which is focusing on epigenetics and neurobiology. And the newest site was established only a few years ago. It's in Barcelona and focuses on tissue biology and disease modeling. We are supported by 28 member states, which you can see here. Estonia just joined this year as a full member. We also have 2 prospect members, so Latvia is still in the prospect member state, and Serbia just joined this year. So Latvia is in the final steps to becoming a full member, and the prospect member state period is for 3 years, where member states can still get access to everything that we use and for basically no fee. And then they decide after 3 years if they want to become full member or not. We also have 1 associate member state, which is Australia, and this is a non-European state. So what membership in EMBL actually brings is international impact, so the presence in major pan-European networks, and basically to the national life sciences in Europe and beyond. It also benefits for the scientific community, and there's a strategic role of members in EMBL. So EMBL member states have the delegation in the EMBL Council, which Latvia also has, of course, and this determines then also the strategy of EMBL, also the decision on the program of EMBL, and the missions for the benefits of participating countries. So since Latvia joined as a prospect member state, a lot has already happened, and there was already a lot of collaborations, and we are building links, and we started one which was already during the pandemic, but there was an online workshop that was organized already in June 21 to raise awareness of EMBL program and discuss potential collaborations. This had around 85 registered participants. We already worked on several widening proposals together with Latvian researchers, and in 2022 we signed a memorandum of understanding with Latvian Biomedical Research and Study Center, and this aims to stimulate mutual beneficial scientific and academic exchange and collaboration in various interests that are of interest to EMBC and EMBL. With this memorandum and also different links, we want to ensure that there is more connectivity and more collaborations between EMBL and Latvian researchers. We have noticed already since Latvia joined an increase in participation in EMBL training programs, and we are sure that maybe after this event, and then also when Latvia becomes a full member, that this will, the Latvia will further connect and integrate. So we, for example, in EMBL courses and conferences, the numbers of participants from Latvia have almost doubled between the years of 2020 to 21. Or also the use of EMBL EBI training resources have increased, and there has also been a growing participation in mentorship programs for master students since 2020. So EMBL works around 5 main missions, which are one of the most important ones is the excellent research that we do and performing fundamental research in molecular biology. The second one are scientific services, and I'll also give a short overview later. So we offer vital services to scientists in member states and also the world. We provide advanced training, so to train scientists, students, visitors at all levels. This includes courses and conferences, so external training, but also the PhD program, the postdoctoral program, the visitors program, and so on. The fourth mission is innovation and translation. So we actively engage in technology transfer and also in industry relations. And 5 is integrated life sciences. So we coordinate and integrate European life science research, which is done through EMBL partnership program, but also through different widening opportunities and different research infrastructure that we work together with. So I mentioned before that EMBL works on its 5-year program. So we are currently kind of in the middle of our program, which is molecules to ecosystems. I won't go much into detail here. Amy will also present one of the transversal teams that EMBL is now working on. So we are now structured across EMBL through these transversal teams because we want to establish and proper new research teams with the EMBL program, but also to connect different sites that EMBL has with each other, and also to connect with researchers in our member states. So within this program, EMBL will build on its core strengths in molecular biology to gain mechanistic understanding of life in context. And we are still, we didn't change the direction of EMBL so much. We're still doing basic research in molecular biology, but we want to encourage and bring and introduce these new transversal teams like human ecosystems, planetary biology, infection biology, microbial ecosystem, and also data sciences and theory, and link them as well to each other. There are different calls open for applicants from Latvia. I already mentioned the PhD program. This is a 3.5 years program that is structured with secured funding. The next deadline for this is coming up, and of course Latvian students are already encouraged to apply. We also have one of the newest programs, which is ARISE. This is a career accelerator for research infrastructure scientists, with also basically a deadline in a few weeks or a week. This is a fellowship program that trains technology developers to become research infrastructure scientists with leadership prospects across sectors, and the fellows that apply to this come with a background from STEM. We also have a new program, which is the sabbatical visitor fellowships. So these are, I think deadline is coming up soon, and it's open, I think, every 3 months comes, and it's for one of the transversal teams. And this, through this program and fellowships, scientists can come and visit EMBL group for 3 to maximum 6 months to do their research there. And it can be any of the 6 sites of EMBL. We also have a postdoctoral fellowship program, I put link. This is supporting promising researchers from around the world, especially from our member states, who are passionate about interdisciplinary research. So this is linking the projects link between collaboration between EMBL lab or EMBL and a lab that it's in the member states from the researcher. So it's kind of a shared position. And project must allow fellows to gain new interdisciplinary skills. Next call, it's also supposed to be open, I think, in October or November. The deadline was still, there's still no deadline. And if you want to learn more, all these opportunities are also available on our website, and all the relevant information as well. I mentioned this before, but we have few scientific services. One is the data resources and bioinformatics services. We also opened a few years ago the EMBL Imaging Center, and Simona will present more there. We offer structural biology services at our sites in Hamburg and Grenoble, and we have several core facilities, most of them in Heidelberg, but there are also some in Rome and in Barcelona, and these are core facilities support and advanced research and technology development. And these are also available to you to use. For the scientific visitors in facilities, we also offer some fellowships. So, for example, the Christian Boulon Fellowship. This is to support the travel and accommodation costs at EMBL. It's available to our member states. And there's also the corporate partnership program, which is available through the scientific visitors program. It's to come and for the courses or the conferences at EMBL. And there's also several funding that is available to access EMBL Imaging Center. And I'm sure you also mentioned this more. So I will wrap up here, and I'm happy to take any questions that you might have.